Welcome to the latest climate podcast. Here are today's top climate news stories. India is making exciting strides in climate action with its new National Critical Mineral Mission, launching a Rs 1,500 crore incentive scheme to recycle critical minerals from e-waste and old batteries. This initiative aims to establish a recycling capacity of 270 kilotons annually, produce 40 kilotons of minerals, and create around 70,000 jobs while attracting significant private investment. By 2030, India plans to cut emissions intensity by 45% and achieve net zero emissions by 2070. The mission will also promote innovation, targeting 1,000 patents by 2031, positioning India as a key player in the global green energy landscape.
India is taking significant steps to enhance its supply chain resilience through the National Critical Mineral Mission. The government has approved a 1,500 crore incentive scheme to boost recycling of critical minerals from sources like e-waste and battery scraps. This initiative aims to build a recycling capacity of 270 kilotons annually, create 70,000 jobs, and attract 8,000 crore in investments. As part of its climate goals, India plans to cut emissions intensity and achieve net zero emissions by 2070. The mission also focuses on fostering innovation with a target of 1,000 patents by 2031, positioning India as a leader in clean energy technologies.
India is making strides in renewable energy, with Inox Wind's share price projected to rise by 31%. Nuvama has a buy recommendation, highlighting strong revenue visibility through fiscal year 2027. Inox Group is restructuring and expanding its renewable energy focus, entering the solar operations and maintenance market. Additionally, Inox's manufacturing and service capabilities are growing, showcasing India's commitment to a sustainable future. This positive momentum in the renewable sector reflects the country's dedication to combating climate change and enhancing energy efficiency, paving the way for a greener tomorrow.
Achim Steiner, the UN's former chief of international development, emphasized that countries like the United States and the United Kingdom should not prioritize increased defense spending without addressing climate change in poorer nations. He warned that neglecting international aid can lead to greater vulnerabilities and crises such as migration and food insecurity. Some countries, like Germany and Spain, are beginning to integrate climate initiatives into their defense budgets. Steiner called for a global perspective on national security that includes cooperation on climate issues, highlighting the importance of investing in development to prevent future crises and support the world's most vulnerable populations.
India is set to host its first ever Climate Week from September 7th to 14th, uniting 27 grassroots organizations across 22 cities. This exciting event will feature over 55 community-driven activities, encouraging collaboration among academics, policymakers, and local communities to promote climate action. Jacob Cherian, a senior advisor at Terra Generation Solutions, emphasizes that the week aims to create a joyful atmosphere for climate engagement. Unique events, such as a climate carnival in Bengaluru and biodiversity activities in Goa, will highlight local resilience and adaptation stories. By 2030, climate murals will transform public spaces, making climate awareness a part of everyday life.
India is receiving praise from the U.S.-India Business Council for its recent goods and services tax reforms, which are expected to enhance the business environment and attract global investment. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Finance Ministry are commended for rationalizing tax slabs and reducing rates in key sectors like renewable energy and healthcare. These changes aim to boost consumption, improve affordability, and create a simpler tax system. The Council is optimistic about strengthening economic ties between the US and India, supporting a more inclusive and sustainable economic future through these forward-thinking reforms.
India is making remarkable strides in its clean energy transition, aiming for 500 gigawatts of non-fossil energy by 2030 and net zero emissions by 2070. To support this ambitious goal, the country is focusing on recycling and circular economy practices, reducing reliance on costly primary metal extraction. Companies like Hindustan Zinc and Tata Steel are leading the way with innovative recycling initiatives. The government's circular economy mission could generate over $2 trillion in market value and create nearly 10 million jobs by 2050. India's commitment to circularity not only enhances its energy goals, but also positions it as a global leader in sustainability.
In India, the rise of electric vehicles is gaining momentum, with 2 million sold in just 4 years. To make electric vehicles more affordable, the government is implementing a 5% goods and services tax rate. Automakers are focusing on localizing battery production and creating innovative ownership models. However, the expansion of charging infrastructure remains crucial for widespread adoption. This positive shift towards electric vehicles not only supports environmental sustainability, but also encourages technological advancements in the automotive sector, paving the way for a greener future.
India is making strides in renewable energy, with Inox Wind's share price projected to rise by 31%. Nuvama has given a buy recommendation due to the company's strong revenue outlook through fiscal year 2027. Inox is restructuring and expanding its focus on renewable energy, including entering the solar operations and maintenance market. This positive momentum highlights India's commitment to sustainable energy solutions and innovation in the sector, promising a brighter future for both the environment and the economy.
Apple Inc. is making exciting strides in sustainability by partnering with South Korean businesses to enhance innovation and reduce carbon emissions. Sarah Chandler, Apple's Vice President of Environment and Supply Chain Innovation, shared that the company aims for carbon neutrality by 2030. Currently, all of Apple's stores, offices, and data centers run on renewable energy, but they are focusing on cutting emissions from manufacturing and transportation. With over 200 Korean suppliers, Apple is working to significantly reduce greenhouse gases. Remarkably, since 2015, Apple has decreased its emissions by 60% while increasing revenue by the same percentage, showcasing a successful blend of growth and sustainability.
India is witnessing a surge in electric vehicle adoption, with 2 million sold in just 4 years. The government is helping by offering a reduced goods and services tax rate of 5% to make these vehicles more affordable. Automakers are also focusing on localizing battery production and developing innovative ownership models. However, expanding charging infrastructure remains a key challenge. This positive trend highlights India's commitment to sustainable transportation and reducing carbon emissions, paving the way for a greener future. With ongoing support and innovation, the electric vehicle market in India is set to grow even further.
India is making strides in renewable energy, with Inox Wind's share price expected to rise by 31%. Nuvama has given a buy recommendation, highlighting strong revenue visibility until 2027. The Inox Group is restructuring and focusing on renewable energy, including entering the solar operations and maintenance market. This shift showcases India's commitment to sustainable energy solutions, which is crucial for combating climate change. The expansion of manufacturing and service capabilities further strengthens the renewable sector, promising a brighter and greener future for India.
Tamil Nadu is set to thrive as the Hinduja Group invests Rs 7,500 crore in the state's electric vehicle ecosystem, creating over 1,000 jobs. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin announced this exciting news during his visit to the UK, where Tamil Nadu also secured a total of Rs 15,516 crore in investment proposals, promising 17,613 new jobs. The investments include partnerships with Wilson Power and Britannia RFID, aimed at enhancing renewable energy and competitiveness. Stalin emphasized that these developments represent significant opportunities for the youth and showcase the spirit of growth and innovation in Tamil Nadu.
In the UK, experts emphasize the urgent need for accelerated climate action to prevent catastrophic tipping points, such as the collapse of ocean currents or the Amazon rainforest. While the situation appears daunting, there is hope in the concept of positive tipping points. Countries like Norway and the UK have successfully transitioned to electric vehicles and renewable energy through deliberate actions and policies. Small changes in behavior can inspire larger shifts, creating a ripple effect. By collectively adopting sustainable practices and supporting clean technologies, individuals can play a vital role in driving significant climate progress and avoiding environmental disasters.
In Georgia, a significant immigration raid at a manufacturing plant has drawn attention, primarily affecting South Korean nationals. Many of those detained worked at the HLGA Battery Co. plant, a collaboration between Hyundai and LG Energy Solution, set to open next year. The South Korean government expressed concern over the operation, emphasizing the importance of protecting its citizens' rights. While the investigation continues, Hyundai is reviewing its employment practices to ensure compliance with U.S. laws. This raid is noted as the largest single-site enforcement operation in 2 decades, highlighting ongoing discussions about immigration and labor practices in the area.
For more climate news, make sure to download the Change Your Climate app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Please note, these stories were AI-generated from real news sources, which isn't always perfect. If you have any concerns or questions about the news contained in this podcast, please reach out to us. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.